Our next inspirer is Cody Gibson. He's 26 years old, he's from Arizona, and he is here to break up with his fears and give people the power to love themselves. Please help me welcome to the stage our next inspirer, Cody
Gibson. Alrighty. So, when I was 18 years old, I had life all figured out. It was going to be simple. It was going to be easy. Graduated high school. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to find a girl. I'm going to finish school. We're going to get married. We're going to have kids. I'm going to build a house. I'm going to have that perfect utopian life. I was 18. I thought I knew everything. You fast forward 2 years. I'm about to be 21. I'm the survivor of 3 suicides at that age and a failed attempt. That failed attempt was my own. See, growing up, I didn't really have any examples of good relationships or proof that love existed between people that I saw. The earliest memories I have of my parents are honestly of them fighting and arguing. And when I'm 5 years old, they split up and they don't get along. They still don't get along. And so I'm convinced that it doesn't exist. So if it doesn't exist, how am I supposed to find it for myself? How am I supposed to teach myself that I'm worth it? See, I don't blame my parents because I had 4 parents growing up. Some people don't have 1, some people don't have any. I had 4, and I still couldn't figure out how to love myself. I don't blame my parents because it's not their fault. They came from worse houses than I did. They didn't know how to love themselves. By the time they were my age, they had 2 kids, were divorced, had owned a home, sold a home, and they still didn't know how to love themselves. They didn't know yet. My grandparents didn't know yet. Their marriage was rocky even to this day. And so I realized, after failing to leave Earth, I have 2 choices. I can either do it right this time and really get it right and be out of here, or I can take control of my happiness and be intentional about it. By the time I'm out of this, I'm 20 years old, I went through what I consider to be the worst breakup. I thought I'd met the girl of my dreams. We're going to be together. She chose me. I've been waiting so long for somebody to choose me. Even because I felt I didn't get it from my folks, my parents, my friends, anything. Because no one taught me that I could have it, that I deserved it. If she doesn't want me, my parents don't want me, why am I here? What's my purpose? Who am I? Who's going to love me if not her? If anyone's going to love me. Then I realized I've been listening to the devil on my shoulder my entire life. We all have one on our left and one on our right. Depends on which one we choose to listen to. It makes a big difference. I believed the devil on my shoulder. He said, "You're not good enough. In fact, you deserve what she did to you. You probably deserve it again. You're weak. You don't deserve love. Nobody cares about you." And I thought, you know what? He's right. I shouldn't be here anymore. And I truly thought there was no reason for me to wake up in the morning. I didn't want to wake up in the morning. The time I tried to let go and leave, I didn't want to wake up in the morning. Because I thought, I can't bear to live like this another month, another 90 days, another year. Didn't matter the job I had, didn't matter the girl I had, or whoever it was. I realized the love has to come from me. The love doesn't come from anywhere else unless it comes from me first. I turned 21, I started drinking a lot. And waking up in places that I didn't know who I was with, where I was. I didn't like that. I thought that if I could get with as many women as possible, I would have value. I could appreciate myself. If I could get with as many people as possible, I could be happy. I'm trying to fill the void with more nothing. I'm filling it with nothing. At the end of the night, even if I'm lying in bed with the thing I searched for, I'm still alone. I'm still looking for something, lying awake at night, having accomplished a mission, and still feeling like I failed. I had to start listening to the angel on my shoulder. For a long time, I was like, you're kind of full of yourself. You're overconfident. You don't know what you're talking about. You're too young. But he always told me, your loudness is good. Your laugh is good. It doesn't matter how big or small you are, or any of that stuff that's on the outside. People don't love you for the stuff that's on the outside. They choose you for the stuff that's on the inside. The stuff that realistically made that other person that you love themselves too. And I realized, if I'm going to go out there and find love or accept love, I have to take it from myself first. I have to teach myself how to wake up every morning and actually want to breathe and actually want to be alive. Otherwise, I'm just going to do it again and I'm going to get it right, and I don't want to do that. I have already seen people very close to me take that path and go, you know what, I'm out of here. And I don't want to leave behind the people that love me. Even if I'm not sure that they love me. And so I went to work. I was angry, I was hateful. Religion never took from me, so I spent my life a lot of the time mad at God. For everything bad that happened in my life, giving him no credit for anything that good happened in my life. Figured if anything good happens, because I had to do it.